Hi, welcome to AFTV. It's now time for player ratings. Probably not going to be a good one, but let's.
We're going to be a bad one, but. You know.
All right, well, we'll start with the goalkeeper.
No, you know what? Let's not be too hard.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's not be too hard on him, right? He's only a youngster. He must be mad nervous. People don't take these things into account. The nerves. 20 years old, packed stadium. You know what I mean? And goalkeepers nowadays, the pressure's on it because everyone's always passing a ball back to you and that. But I think he was at fault with the first goal. You know what I mean? He's a bit unlucky because he slipped. I don't think you saw it in the build-up. He slipped, right? And then he tried to recover. And then I think he just panicked. Yeah. And then there was, I think on the second goal, he could have got, I don't know, I think he could have closed it off a bit quicker. And, you know, but listen, it's his first game on this big stage. So I don't want to be too hard on him, you know what I mean? Because, you know, you want him to come again. And I think he will come again. His distribution looked good. And I think, yeah, definitely you can see potential there. But he'll probably be a bit upset overall with his performance, but I don't want people to be too hard on him. And if I was him, I don't want him to be too down because, you know, it's a big stage and everyone's got to start somewhere. So I'll give him a 6. I'll give him a 6.
Okay, fair enough. Let's go to right back, a player that I've backed, Cedric, but today...
Yeah, again, it wasn't... You know what? I felt a bit sorry for him in the one aspect, and he put some great deliveries in.
Yeah, he's got good call.
No one was ever on the end of it, but then did get caught out a bit. But again, this is when you've got players that have hardly played and they're coming in. And I thought Brighton up front, they were very sharp, you know what I mean, very quick. So not the best of games for him, but a 6 for him as well.
6 for him. Now, Nick made a really good point. I'm going to go to Rob Holden, but he said Rob Holden will be a player that will be frustrated because this is the chance for him to play matches, and now he's got less chance to be playing.
Yeah, well, listen, he's still got the Europa League. He'll still be playing in. He still have games to play in the league
as well.
Yeah. I thought today he was all right, but not spectacular as well. I'll probably give him a 6 as well. Again, the goals that they got were kind of counter-attack goals that were just, you know, I don't think he did anything particular wrong. But, yeah, we conceded 3, so 6.
Okay, what about William Saliba, Robbie?
Saliba was the best of it, you know, he was Saliba, you know what I mean? He was good. I'll give him a 7.
7, okay. Let's go to left back. Kieran Tierney.
Tierney was good. In the first half, Tierney was good. Dropped off in the second half. Look, maybe just trying to manage the game, not get injured and stuff like that. But I'll probably give him a 7 as well. He was one of the better defenders.
7, okay. Let's go into midfield.
No?
Lokonga. Someone said 7. They're shocked by that result.
What would you have given him? Nah, man, 7. I'm giving him a 7.
Going into midfield, Albert Sambi Lokonga.
Yeah, I thought Sambi, man, again, Sambi's got so much potential, yeah, so much. He had moments in the game where he'd done some nice things, and then there's other moments in the game where you think, bro, you think you've got more time than you've got, you know, and I don't know, I think he's still a player in development. I can understand why there's people saying send him on loan.
Yeah.
I think he would benefit from a low move because you can see there's a player there waiting to burst out, you know what I mean? And maybe he needs to go somewhere, play week in, week out, where he just bursts out and then we bring him back and we say, right, now you're a bit like with Saliba. So I'll give him a 6.
Yeah. Do you think it's hard as well? Because, you know, Thomas Partey is so key to the Arsenal side.
Yeah, but he wasn't even really playing in the Partey position tonight. He was more playing the Xhaka, box to box. So that's what I said. Sometimes when he got forward, there were some good moments.
Yep.
But other times they were like, let your shot off or be a bit more. Again, is it that he's just trying his hardest not to give the ball away and things like that? You know, a bit tentative at times. So, you know, 6 I'll give him.
Okay, let's go to Mohamed El Neni.
El Neni, I thought he did all right. He got himself booked pretty early.
Yep.
But on one of them goals, where was he? I think the second goal, the counter, where was he? They seemed to just go through the middle of the park too easily. So, but apart from that, solid. I'll probably give him a 6 as well.
Okay, Fabio Vieira.
I thought he had a poor game today. You know what I mean? I'm expecting a lot of him. He's the big price tag on him. He's not really comes into the category of backup player.
Yeah, agreed.
He comes into the category of a player that really ends up being a first team player. And he was very disappointing tonight. I'll probably give him a 5. I thought he had a poor game today. He really did. He was a little bit lightweight as well. Sloppy, like the man said. I'll give him a 5.
5. Okay, let's go to Reece Nelson, Robbie.
First half, brilliant.
Yeah.
He was the guy getting the ball, picking it up, driving, loved his runs. But then he got caught out, man, for the Lamptey thing. He was on his heels. So he let himself down overall. I would probably be looking to give him like an 8, but because of that, he's given away the goal. That goal's his fault. He just stood up there, daydreaming, and Lamptey, and then once Lamptey's got a yard on you, no matter how, you ain't catching him unless you're Usain Bolt. So, 7.
7, wow. These are close ratings for
7.
Because a lot of people raved about Reece Nelson today, but okay, 7 for him.
That was his fault on the goal, right? It was his fault. It wasn't Marquinhos. It was his. I'll
stick to it. Okay, 7. Let's go to striker Eddie Nketiah.
Again, in the first half, good, fantastic goal. Like, that was an Henry finish, you know what I mean? It was brilliant.
Wow, someone said that as well.
Hey, you know, I think out of all the players, he worked his socks off. I heard Lee being very critical of him earlier.
A few people were,
and I was
yeah.
like, he dropped off in the second half, but I actually thought he worked his socks off. He can't do it all on his own.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? I think probably.
Is he going to get an 8
7.
for you?
I'm going to
give him a 7. He's going to get an 8. All right, cool.
Great goal. No, you know what? I'll give him an 8 because he scored.
Yeah.
He scored.
I know it was a good goal, like you said.
Goal.
Yeah. Let's go to Marquinhos.
Yeah, again, disappointing today.
Yeah.
I thought, although in the second half, I thought he played well in the second half. He picked it up. But first half, he was a bit tentative. But probably a 7 for him as well.
7 for him. Rattle through the subs. I know Jesus came on.
Jesus came on, didn't have time. They're already like a 6. I thought Martinelli, though, when he came, he should have scored. Jesus set him up wide open, man, and he just hit it straight at the keeper. He should have buried that. So Martinelli probably a 5. The others a 6. Okay. He should have buried. It could have been a nervy 10 minutes for them because he was on a plate. He just side-footed it straight at the keeper. It's poor.
What about the referee for you, Robbie? What happened with the ref today? Anything?
Well, I'd like to see the Welbeck goal again because I thought Welbeck was a mile offside when the ball was played through to him. That's what I thought. Yeah. I'm like, obviously no VAR, and that's why I always say I want VAR at games because I wouldn't want to see that checked. And then the referee, I don't know. Listen, he was nothing. Yeah. Bad, nothing great, you know what I mean? 5.
Funny enough, we saw the highlights when I was back at the studio, and I said that. I said he looks way offside. Yeah, we saw the goal. I was like, he's offside.
Right on the halfway line, and when Welbeck got, I'm like, he's a mile offside. I look at what the referee's lines were. I'm like, where's your flag? Yeah. Honestly, I would like to see that again. I'm like, unless somebody across. Because he wasn't just offside. I mean, like,
he's running. Yeah,
he's like a mile offside, and I'm like, hey. I'm expecting a flag to go up long before that. I mean, you know, and then I'm thinking, is it one of those ones where after he scored or after the incident now he puts a flag up? And then I was like, remembering there's no VAR, which, by the way, I think is ridiculous. Why is there no VAR in? Well, mind you, they're not even filming.
They're not even showing it, Robbie. So that's probably why.
That's why. You know what? As I said in my fan cam, I think it's like a waste of time tournament this year.
It's so frustrating. It's very frustrating.
This year, the EFL Cup, they should have scrapped it. Waste of time.
Too many games we're playing.
You're not even showing it. It's not televised. There's no VAR. Why is there no VAR? Isn't it? What is it not? Is it because it's a joke tournament? No. Well, why is there no? Is there no VAR because it's a waste of time too?
Well, they have it. They're at the big stadiums. They have it. They just
No, but why is there no VAR today? Is it because it's a waste of time? Because there should be. It's a Premier League.
Yeah.
It's a Premier League. 2 Premier League teams playing. There's no VAR.
Joke team. Let's go to Mikel Arteta today because a lot of people saying he got it wrong.
No, he didn't get it wrong. I thought Mikel Arteta today put out a team just like they changed all their team. He changed all his team. We had enough chances in that second half to I think, you know, get a lead in the game. Mikel Arteta did nothing wrong today. If anything, I didn't even want to see none of them men come on. To me, it's all about Saturday, and he done the right thing. Rest up the man them for Saturday. If we go on Saturday and we lose, that's more of a thing where we're more upset. It's all on Saturday. This is a game that he probably didn't want. As I said, when you look around the games tonight, you know, I think he got it right. And listen, Tottenham played Harry Kane today. They still lost.
Yeah. Fair.
Nah, he got it right tonight with the team selection.
Even with Matt Turner being on the bench and choosing Hein instead.
So my theory on the Hein thing is that Mikel Arteta saying Matt Turner's just coming back from injury. He's in the USA squad. Why send him out there and the guy gets injured and misses the whole of the World Cup? We've seen even Mane might be out of it now.
Yeah.
So I think he's doing a favour to the player there where he's saying, you know what, you've done well for us in the Europa League and you're just coming off the back of an injury. You've got a World Cup ahead of you. I know a lot of people will look on it and say, well, what does that got to do with Arsenal? But you want to keep all your players on side. There's nothing wrong with playing Hein. Their keeper's not their regular keeper. I mean, nothing wrong with it.
Rating from Mikel.
Arteta, I'll give him a 7. He didn't do nothing. It wasn't his fault we lost today. It was the guys who come in, they ain't done enough. They've got to start now. And I think it shows that we need to strengthen in January.
Definitely. Let's finish up with the fans, Robbie. How were they in the sense? Were they treating it like a nothing game?
Even the fans are like, you know, a guy next to me goes, win, we don't. You know what I mean? It was one of them type of games. Fans at 8.
All right. Well, let us know your ratings in the comments below. Like the video if you like the video. And we'll see you Saturday for the last game before the World Cup. Take care.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.